Back at it. Sorry for that last video. I know someone said that they couldn't hear, no audio. So I'm trying to see if this corrects that situation. Again, the whole basis of this video is the law of attraction and manifesting greatness. Kind of just want to give a brief recap of how my day was going. And I basically got more work than I do trucks, and that's a beautiful thing. And business is going well. Call volume is picking up. I can't complain. They say you got to go through to get to. I'm just grateful of everything that led up to this. I can literally say 3 years later, from me getting back into the touring game, after going from company to company, being misused and, overworked and underpaid, it all had its reward in the end because each was learning experiences. So when I got out on my own, I didn't have to scrabble or, run around like a chicken with my head cut off trying to figure things out simply because I already kind of knew the direction I needed to travel in. Just kind of got caught up on the whole logist of when I got denied for the truck. It set me back because I had a mindset, I couldn't do it with the way that I'm doing it with just the truck and the trailer. But I was able to overcome that fear and to conquer that challenge, and it's been great. So today, I'm out on the call, pulling calls for co-parts, the normal. Go over to IAA to pick up a car. The attitudes is kind of, so it's like, you know what? I'm good. I just tell them, don't send me back here no more, and that's how we'll resolve that, because at the end of the day, I'm the boss, and that's not being arrogant, but I have control of who I choose to do business with and how I choose to do business. If your practices or your methods goes against my morals and I continue to go after your money, after you don't care nothing about my morals, I'm operating out of a greed state. And I didn't get in business to ever be in a greed state to need money. I'm here to provide a service for people. Basically, and I enjoy what I do. I call myself the superhero of the world, because if there's a roadside need, I want to be that guy that shows up, get it done in timely fashion, professional. So, I was like, nah, called my dispatch, was like, hey, don't send me back there no more. She's like, oh, okay, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Fine. Boom. Headed out to Decatur to go pick up my last call. Get a call from roadside. It's a whole different energy. I get excited every time I get a roadside call because I can remember applying to be a roadside with a Jerro, and they denied me. Said they weren't looking for no new service provider, but it's funny because now I'm getting more calls from a Jerro than anybody else, and it's simply because all of their service providers are not able to meet those ETA times that they're giving the customers. So basically got a call for tow from Flat Shoals Road to Candler Road, maybe about 6 miles. Asked me what was the charge, 125. You know, so it's like okay, no arguing with the price, no you too high, none of this. Okay, no problem, sir. You want that? You want a verbal credit card, or you want us to fax you, or you want us to email you over the information? I'm like, you can send an email. That'd be perfect. Get to the scene. I contact the customer, let them know, hey, I'm en route. I'm not sure what they told you, but I'm actually 10 minutes away from you. So it's like, okay, cool, because it was right there going to go to my car that I had to get in Decatur. Get to the scene. Everything's cool. Pull up. Guy come out, and, he's looking at my setup, and I don't know if it's my setup that's bothering him, but he's feeling some kind of way. And he's like, I don't want my bumper to come off. I don't want my bumper damaged. And I'm looking at it. I'll load pictures up of the bumper and everything, but his bumper already hanging off. It's already cracked. You see what I'm saying? So basically, then he made the statement, "Oh, if my bumper come off, you gonna pay for it." I'm not gonna pay for something that's already broke, bro. So I already see what type of party you trying to run. I say, you know what? That's cool. I ain't even. I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? I call them back. Yeah, you do that. I get somebody else. I say it's always us. It's always us. Got to be extra. Always us. And what I meant by that, a black man trying to keep another black man down. And it's not about race. It's just that mentality, that Willie Lynch syndrome, that crab in the barrel. I can't imagine a crab escaping out the barrel, so I'm gonna latch on to him and pull him back down, even though I know he's close to getting out. Anyway, so at that time I went, what the fuck that's supposed to mean? Now he hostile. And I don't judge nobody's lifestyle, but he's a tambourine player. You know what I'm saying? So of course it's in his nature to be extra. Da 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 da. Oh, I said, bro, you doing all this for what? Oh, you ain't about to touch my car, so why you still here? Hey man, you quit all that extra stuff. All that extra stuff you doing ain't called for. Oh, what you gonna do? I beat your ass, pussy nigga. Oh, you think calling me names gonna hurt me? I call you one back. You a fuck nigga. Okay. Does that make you feel any better? Guess what? Your car still sitting here, and I'ma still get paid. The fuck you mean? So now he running up on me like, oh, what's up? What's up? I beat your ass. I said, go ahead, swing. I put my hand in my pocket. I said, go ahead, swing. Make your day, buddy. He retreats, grab his phone, call the police. Then he go to take pictures of my truck. So I'm like, I ain't even finna try to pull off. I ain't finna go through the motion. I'm gonna sit here and wait on the police. I called the jerr back, let them know I got a hostile customer, explained to him the situation, submitted photos of the damage already on his car, and let them know this is gonna be a GOA. I'm gonna need $75 for that GOA. They just no problem, Mr. Dixon. Boom. Got that. I'm waiting on the police to come. I told her, hey, I'm still on scene. I'm tied up waiting on the police to come. As soon as the police come and free me and I'm free to go, I'm going to call you guys back because I'm going to need wait time for waiting here for, you know what I'm saying, in the midst of all this because I could be elsewhere making money. She's like, okay, no problem. Just call us back once the officer done let you go and everything, and then we'll call back and you let us know what it is. So when I called back an hour later, I was like, hey, I'm gonna need $50 for that wait time. No problem. You know what I'm saying? Boom. They did everything. It's like, hey, just run the card again. Boom, ran the card for my 50. And I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the officer and everything. And I tell the officer, I'm like, sir, because the guy was like, I don't know why he's still here. He ain't getting this car. It ain't like it's his car. I said, boss, I'm not studying these folks' cars. I done already been paid by the insurance company. The only reason I'm out here is because the insurance company called me out here. He took it to a whole nother level. Then wanted to call y'all after he done got gangster, talking about what he'll do to me. So, you know what I'm saying? I also like, I got you, boss. I also like, bro, he just being extra. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know. So I was like, the guy was like, I just want this document just in case I come out here and my tire's flat or I got cut tire. I said, oh, why in the hell would I come back over here to cut his tires when I got paid $75 for the GOA and another $50 for waiting here till y'all show up? I said, so I got the original 125 and I ain't even have to tow his car. So why would I even care what he doing? You see what I'm saying? So he's like, all right, bro, you free to go. I leave. I go out to the car that I was heading to. Now, mind you, I just made that 125 cool. I'm headed to the car that I was headed to. I get out there on the scene, call the customer. He's like, you ain't going to be able to pick up the car because the insurance owed me some money, and I ain't going to release it without no money. I was like, bro, I write checks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure. I have to look at the file, but if it's the money they owe you, I can write you a check. He was like, oh, I wasn't sure how they do that because I mailed a title off. I said, oh, you mailed a title off. It dead in the water. I can't do nothing without no title in regards to running you a check. I like, well, you just called Copart. So I put in the notes on my app. Couldn't pick up, and explain the situation. So they removed it from my book. I'm done for the day. I done knocked out my 5 for the day. Could have been more, but you know what I'm saying? I knocked out 5 for the day, which is still good. I only paid $28 in gas for the day. I think I am at a little over a half a tank. I ran my AC all day, wasn't in no heat. You know what I'm saying? I was sweating while I was outside the truck working. But on the way home, literally less than a half a mile from my house, I see a disabled vehicle in the road. And I pull up on them like, hey, y'all need a tow truck? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, let me turn around. As I'm going up to the light to turn around, I notice a snatch truck come by. So I'm like, I see him slow down. And I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to just go jump in my car and swerve back on the block to see if they need me. If they not, I'm going to go on and continue to go get something to eat. So I do that. They still there. It's like, yeah, I still need to tow. I say, hey, what's wrong with the car? It's running hot. Don't know no mechanics on this side. Want to get it towed, done with it. Okay, it's gonna be 150. She didn't argue about the price, none of that. Oh, that's too much, none of that. It's like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I say, hey, do the car crank? She's like, yeah, it's just running hot. I say, do me a favor. Let's get out of this turning lane. Go pull over there in the high school parking lot. I'm gonna go right around the corner, jump back in my truck, and then I'll be right back here to load you up. Got back less than 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? They was like, man, you quick. You really say what you mean. You know, so she's like, you know, in the mechanics. I said, hey, let me call my buddy up the street. Call Howard. Yo, Howard, one go on. He's like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, I got a lady car running hot. We right down the street right here at the high school. Before I take her to done with it, she don't know no shops. I figured you right up the street. He like, yo, you know I'm closed. I'm like, yeah, I know you closed, family. I just wanted to drop the car and maybe she could come check you in the morning. That way, you know what I'm saying? I don't mind going to done with it to get this money, but if I ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? If I can help her another way, I will. So boom. He's like, yeah, just bring it, you know what I'm saying? Just drop it. He like, run. I'm like, yeah. He tell me where to drop the car. I tell her, boom. I get her his information. The lady who was there helping her, she said, oh yeah, I know Howie. I use him all the time. He work on my car all the time. Like, cool. So boom. I was like, hey, since it's just going up the street, not even a whole mile, just give me $60. Put the car on the truck, loaded it up, drove down the street, dropped it off, no issues, gave her a highway number and everything. And it's like, you know, every day the manifestation of these private calls have been pouring into the business and things has just been going exceedingly great. I'm forever grateful. I just had to share this. I don't know what you going through or where you are in life, but don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your vision. Don't give up on your goals because someone else don't understand it or because someone else is not willing to put in the time or effort that you are. Even if you have to work a job to get where you're going, long as you put in good amount of time towards your dreams, it'll all work out. Oftentimes, I will find myself at work, working on work when I was at the tow yard, and they hated me for that. But in the process of them taking me out the truck, I guess restricting me as a driver, saying, "Oh, you can't drive no more," making me the yard man. I learned the yard man aspect of the game, so now I know how to go about impound paperwork. I know about auction stuff, and it's just like you go through to get to where they thought they was downgrading. It was a minor setback for a major comeback. You know, a dream delayed is not a dream denied. And I can sit here and say that today, 3 years later, from March the 6th, of when I first got back in the towing game, I have my own business and I am successfully making sure that I keep going forward. And the object is to be positive in every quarter, no negative. We ain't trying to do nothing in the red. We paying for everything cash, out of pocket, up front. So we ain't got no credit card debt. We ain't got none of that stuff with business. It's straight business. Separating business from personal is the most important thing I could have did. And it come easy now. I appreciate y'all time. I'm going to end this video. Until the next one, appreciate y'all.